All right, this is a problem that so many people are facing during tough times. A lot of people have to make some hard decisions. So do they pay, for instance, their medical bills, or do you pay your mortgage? Sometimes people choose to pay anything but their mortgage. And our next guest helps people with these issues on a daily basis. Chae duPont, attorney partner from the law firm of Morris duPont, is here once again. Welcome back.
Thanks, Jerry.
It's so tough for so many people when it comes to mortgage issues, isn't it? I mean, hard to sort through it all.
Well, number one, it's the largest payment you probably make every month. So, you know, you look at having to get gas in the car, food on the table, and then you've got this mortgage payment. And sometimes you have to choose, unfortunately, between food on the table or making the mortgage payment. So, I mean, I think the answer to that is very clear. You're going to put food on the table for your family. So, unfortunately, we have people out there that have missed 1, 2, maybe 3 mortgage payments. And then, of course, we've got the whole foreclosure crisis going on.
All right. And, of course, we invite you to send us your questions.
Absolutely.
And you can get them to us by writing on our Facebook page. All you have to do is search Daytime TV Show and send your question to Chae, and she may answer it right here. And we're
Happy to.
Yeah, and you know, we've got a really interesting one today, Chae, from Carol in St. Petersburg.
Okay.
And she writes, my husband and I divorced 4 years ago, and I was supposed to sell the house as part of the settlement. I stopped paying the mortgage last year when my company stopped allowing overtime. I'm so afraid that the bank is going to foreclose on me and I will be evicted that I can hardly sleep at night. I'm afraid to answer my door. When should I expect to have to leave my house? I mean, this is heartbreaking, isn't it?
She's got a lot of issues.
A lot. I mean, she can't sleep at night. She's constantly paranoid.
This is very stressful.
Very stressful.
You know,
and I find it interesting, her job, she must have been making quite a bit in overtime in order to let that be the difference between paying the mortgage and not paying the mortgage.
You know, that's not as unusual as you would think, because a lot of people qualified for their mortgage by showing income that included overtime. Publix employees is a great example. A lot of them, over 30% of their income was from overtime. Police officers, teachers no longer being able to teach summer school. They see their income cut by 30% by not being able to do that or not getting overtime. So that can be a big difference for people.
Substantial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you say to Carol?
I say to Carol, number one, if the lender hasn't even served you yet, you know, someone's knocked on your door and served you with foreclosure papers, you're fine. You've got plenty of time to stay there, even once you've been served with foreclosure. In the state of Florida, it takes probably a minimum of 18 months if you are properly defended by a foreclosure attorney before you're going to have to exit the property. So she's got plenty of time. But sleeping at night, I understand. Unless you're in a position where you're paying every month, it's very stressful. So number one, I'd want her to come in and get a free consultation. I want to explain to her what all of her options are. But we see her fact pattern very frequently where you've got people who have divorced, and as part of their marital dissolution settlement paperwork, it's agreed that one party is going to stay in the house and make the mortgage payments even though both are on the note. So it gets very complicated. She needs to come in.
There you go. And that's the best piece of advice you can give her. Carol, go see Chae.
Yeah.
All right, to learn more about this, visit Chae's website, homemortgagelaw.com. And you can contact the law firm of Morris duPont and schedule, as Chae mentioned, a free consultation to discuss any of the issues you're facing with your property. All you have to do is call 800-974-2712. And again, if you have a question for Chae, pose them on our Facebook page, Daytime TV Show, and she may answer them in the coming weeks. And also listen for Chae on News Radio 970 WFLA AM right here in the Tampa Bay area. All right, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Jerry.
See you next time.
You bet.
Daytime will be right back.